Hi all, so I am on with a delivery. I feel like I've been waiting for this one for ages. I think it's my Craftonline delivery that I ordered, a few weeks ago. It got delayed a number of times, but that's all right. Rather be safe than sorry, and I finally got it, and I'm so excited for this one because I ordered a whole lot of different storage stuff. Ever since I started collecting things for crafting, I have been arguing in my head about which is the best way to store my dies and stamps, which I'm sure we all go through. I tend to have them in Ziploc bags. I leave them in their packaging for as long as I can, and that ends up breaking, and then I put them in the Ziploc bags, and I've got them all standing up in some plastic tubs that I bought, but I wanted to just try out a few of the different options and see, try and find out what really does work for me. So let's crack into this. I'll just put it to the side. I've got heaps of paper there, so alright. I've got a lot of bubble wrap too. Probably should have opened it up and gone through all of this beforehand, but so I've got some washi tape. I think it's like a Paris theme, so it's white with your gold, not embossed because they're not raised, I don't think, but yeah, like a Paris themed washi tape. I always go through the clearance. I'm terrible, I'm such a cheapskate. I always go through clearance items in all these stores first. So, and some more washi tape. It's sort of like a green. Does it say what it is? No, it's just American Craft Project Life Washi. So there's two of them, a solid one and then a stripes. And then I got this. These are small stamp and die storage pockets. Thought I'd grab these and have a go, but they look like they're almost, I don't know, I have to open them up and have a look because it's sort of hard to tell looking on the sites what they're like. Oh, they're nice actually. They're thicker plastic than what they look. They're like the size of a CD cover. For a minute when they were in the package, I thought that they were like your sticky stuff that will leave you, the packaging that they already come in. And I thought, well, that's not going to be much better. But no, they're a lot thicker. They don't have the sticky stuff. So you just slip whatever in there. So my idea is for my smaller sets is that if they're stamps, I can just slip the whole acrylic or whatever that stuff is. Not acrylic, perspex. It's not perspex. Can't think of the name now. I've got a whole lot of it too. That plastic sheet stuff in there with the stamps. And they'll hold up nicely in those. And if they're dies, I can maybe put my magnetic sheets. I grab cheap magnetic sheets from, I think Cheapest Chips had a whole heap of A4 ones, so I was grabbing them. So there were 50 in this pack, and I can't remember how much they were. They were pretty cheap though, so that's a cheap storage solution for some of your smaller bits and pieces. That'd be great for your ephemera as well. So that was the first storage solution I bought. Now, let's see what's in here. Of course, I bought more than just storage. I always try and make the order up to whatever I have to get free postage. It's a good excuse for splurging a bit. Now, I got some more Fiskars cutting blades. I think the one of mine is blunt because it sort of folds the paper a bit and it's a bit rough and that. So I thought I'd buy some new ones and I'll try them out. And if they're better, I'll leave them in and then keep my old one for doing the thicker board. So I got those. Now, this is a Stickmaster glue and residue eraser. I've seen people using glue erasers before and I thought I would give it a go and see what it's like. It looks really funky and weird. So, see if it works. Because I have a tendency to make a mess with my glue, although I am getting a bit better, I think. Now, I got these, which are the Universal Crafts Die and Stamp Storage Folder. So let's have a look at those. said, I sort of just thought I'd grab like 1 or 2 of whatever and see what works. And of course, you know, they all come in different sizes, your stamp sets and your dies. So I thought I'd better get some different size storages. Oh, hang on, I think I found the opening. So I hope you're well and crafting away. It's very cold overnight here. It's the first night that I felt like I should have got my extra blanket. So I had the heater on since I got up this morning. My son purchased pizza for, well, it was my breakfast, his lunch. So it's funny, usually he's the one that's out of whack with his sleeping. At the moment, he's getting up and going to bed at decent times, and I'm the one that's all over the place. So these look pretty cool, these ones. I've seen a few people use them. You get this little carry case. It's got a handle. And it has these 5 of them, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these thick plastic sheets in. And there's a big pocket at the back. And then I think, oh, hang on. It's a pocket that has a slip in it. So it's a big pocket like that. Has this slip in it. And this slip has all your different sized, these are little containers, these ones. These would be great for ephemera as well. So you can slip like your dies in there, or stamps, but I'd slip dies into that, I think. So they all real, no, they've got different sized ones. So they're all real thin little sections. I don't know if that top one is a section. And then they go into that. So these seem quite sturdy. Plastic. Then that one's the same. This one, oh, maybe they are all the, and this one looks like it's got bigger compartments. So that's got a bit bigger compartments that don't open. I think they're stuck in a few spots. I might have to, hang on. I just need to run my finger along there and open them up more. I have to do that with each one, I think. That's a bit of a dilemma. That almost, yeah, broke a bit there. So that's those ones. They're a little bit thicker. So we'll see what we can fit in there. As I said, even if you don't like your dies or stamps in there. Do they say stamps on there? Die and stamp storage. Yeah, I probably wouldn't put stamps in those things. I would put them in the big pocket though. Probably good for the sets you get that have dies and stamps together. But they would be really good for the stickers or ephemera or something. Get it in there. So, looks like you get 2 of that size, 2, 3 of the small size ones to slip them in. And then it looks like we've got these little ones too. So there's a fair few. A fair few in there. You can store a fair few dies and that in those. So did I get 2 of those? What's this? Darn stamp storage folder. Looks like I've got 3 of those. Because why not? Believe me, I'm going to need them. So, but that's great because, yeah, it's starting to get quite a good collection of dies and stamps, and they definitely need some better organisation. All right, so next we have this, which is the Poppy Crafts 48 compartment sticker folder. I reckon I almost have more fun buying storage stuff than I do actual craft stuff. I hate having it as disorganised as what it is at the moment. So I thought I'd check these out. Usually I try and make do with the reusing the folders I've got here from my study and that sort of thing, but these were quite cheap. Don't ask me how I open it. Do I need to cut this one? Right. sometimes if they're specifically made for something, they're a lot better to store them in. So we'll have a look if I can get it out. So are they long? Looks like they're long sheets. They might be good for bling as well, that you get in the longer strips. I'm not sure how I open them. It shows how much notice I take when I'm looking up about them. Yeah, they say you go in from the top. The pages are divided into 2 sections, 2 long narrow sections. So I suppose you can cut your sheets down if they're bigger sheets and then slip them into those. So they all like that, yeah. There's a fair few sheets in there though. Is that 48? Yeah, 48 compartments. So we'll see how we go with that. I'll have to show you when I get around to organising things what I've done. So what are these? I can't remember, it's been so long. Alright, so I should have something somewhere saying, so I can tell you what they're called. Oh, this is black cardstock. But I don't remember buying anything like storage-wise that's black. Yeah, whole lot of black cardstock. So I used a whole heap just recently, and I think I'm down to not even having one whole sheet now. So I thought I'd better grab some more, especially like, I think the last one I used was for a backing for mixed media, and I loved the way it turned out. So got some more black cardstock. I grabbed 2 of these, which are your easy mount stamp storage panels. Now you can get a folder that these go in, which I probably should have got and I might get next time, but I just wanted to see what I thought of the panels first. So they fit their binder, you can store your stamps on both sides, and they work great for clear stamps as well. So there's 8.5 by 11 inch stamp storage panels. I've seen a few people on YouTube and that use these as well. See, I'm always arguing in my head how I want to store my stamps, because I want to sort of keep the sets together, but then on the other hand I'd like to organise them into what they are, so it's a bit of a dilemma. So they are just these thin, I don't know what you call that sort of board, like your plastic coated board or whatever, glossy stuff, so that your stamps stick directly to it on both sides. And then yeah, you whack them into the folder or whatever, but these could go just into plastic slips no doubt until I get a folder, so I'll see how that goes. So yeah, got 2 packs of those. And then the last thing I got was a couple of their clearance papers. So I got this one. This is beautiful. A lot better seeing it here than it was online. So this is Graphic 45 Ocean Blue Collection, and this is Cozumel. I think that's how you say it. Isn't that beautiful though? Browns with the text in the background. Oh, on that side. That's probably the side I remember that I wanted. I like that side. Now I'm going to have to get another one. Pretty sure my birthstone is a seashell. Seize the day. Make a wish on a starfish. Yeah, so that's gorgeous. Gorgeous cards for if I do an ocean themed journal sometime. And this one is Graphic 45 Penny's Paper Doll Family Collection Beyond Borders. So it's that side. I think it must be the other side that I saw. Yeah. So all these cut aparts. I love getting cut apart ones when they're on sale. They're so cheap and you get so much out of the one sheet. So it's got the stamps, little journaling cards, tickets, borders. Yeah, that's lovely. This one, quite steampunkish, Times and Seasons 2. It's Echo Park, Times and Seasons 2. Hot air balloon, this one is. That's lovely too. And then this one is Carta Bella, Homemade with Love, Grandma's Recipes. Lovely page. So that'll go in a recipe journal. So that's a bit of fun. Now, must get organising my stuff. So I hope you're all well. Try and have some fun, and I will see you again soon. Bye.